I used to
And now
hug
we
her.
have Coco.
Coco is the worst thing ever. Mommy said her eyes really more past me.
Oh my gosh. Probably, again, I think it's because you get more playtime with Puppy. With Coco.
Yeah.
Normally, I don't go in and play with her because she is so mischievous and Jada doesn't like when she's energized.
Aw.
At all.
By the
So
way,
that's-
Janae, the word is mischievous, not mischievous.
And
Oh,
Jada,
boy.
Jada doesn't like Coco.
Why you don't like Coco, Jada?
But
I like Coco, but I was never fond of dogs, so I'm now
Uh-huh.
grooving
Me
into
too.
having a puppy at home.
Okay.
I mean, she's cute. Yeah, once she's tired, I would go and pat her on her head, hold her up, rub her belly, and she would lie down comfortably. She doesn't want to bite me or anything. Well, only if she's playful.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay.
And so,
Hey,
and
you guys, Valentine's Day is tomorrow.
oh, normally.
What do you girls think about Valentine's?
I love Valentine's
Uh-huh.
Day.
And
I-
I made a card for mom and dad. So on Sunday morning, first thing in the morning, I'm gonna grab them and wake them up and sing Happy Valentine's Day to them, and then we are gonna serve them breakfast.
Oh, who's gonna make the breakfast?
Moi.
Jada and Joshua, cause
Ah.
I'm not allowed to light the stove. I'm
Okay.
only allowed to cook eggs.
But you can help.
yes, I can make eggs
So
by
all three of you will
myself.
be helping out.
I can make eggs and ramen at the same time.
Eggs and ramens?
No,
At the same
like I
time?
can make eggs and
She can make ramen
Uh-huh.
and she can make eggs.
Okay,
So
she-
sometimes she does both.
Oh, at the same wow.
Yeah.
And
Not
now-
at the same time.
Okay,
she
I'm
eats
trying-
ramen and
okay,
eggs.
okay.
Yeah.
And normally now Coco is learning how to climb the steps and how to jump up on the chair.
That sounds
Yes.
like Coco's following you around.
She loves mommy's
I had
pillows.
Janae did something to me with Coco that I will never forget. Actually, Janae and Joshua, they're the ones that encourage me to like just face your fears. Get over this fear of dogs, because I was lying in the chair with my pillow and I was going to sleep. And Janae brought Coco inside, and I was like, okay, Janae, make sure you hold her and don't put her on the ground before
I
she licks me.
remember that.
And Janae came and put her on my back. I just turned my hand and I was like, nice puppy, nice puppy. And I was trembling like that.
But Coco is so fluffy. She's like a little teddy bear. My aunt calls her a teddy bear.
And Joshua, I usually go on top of the
Stairs.
chair.
Yeah.
And Joshua said, wow, look, Jade is on Mount Roraima.
Okay, we got a call coming in. Let's hear who this is. You two are just too funny. All right. All right. I know the call just went away. So I think somebody sent me some voice messages here. We're gonna listen to these two, hear what they've got to say, and let's go to this here.
Morning, Auntie Victoria. My name is Mason. My name is Mason Daniels. I am having fried plantain and egg.
Fried plantain and eggs. I didn't
And I
catch your
want
name.
to serve
All right, and that will be small sister, I believe, in the house.
Can I hear?
Mason Daniels. Okay. You wanna hear what Mason was saying just now?
Yes. I
Okay.
will.
All right.
Morning,
Mason.
Auntie Victoria. My name is Mason. My name is Mason Daniels. I am having fried plantain and egg.
Ooh.
Fried plantain and egg. And Mason was
And I
trying to
want
talk
to serve
and that will be the little baby in the house. Good morning, caller.
Good morning.
All right. What's your name?
Renaya.
Anaya?
Renaya.
Renaya, right. Okay. Hey, Renaya. What would you like to share?
Hello, short
A poem.
poem.
Go ahead, Renaya.
Time to eat. I'm hungry. My stomach growls. My mouth waters when I see my breakfast. We are having waffles, my favorite. My teeth crush and tear a bite of waffle. Saliva in my mouth softens it. When I swallow, the food slides down my throat into my stomach. My stomach squishes the food and makes it with digestive juice. These juices break down the food and turn it into a soapy mixture called chyme. I feel full. Next, the chyme enters my small intestine. My small intestine breaks it even more than my stomach did, and soaks up all the nutrients. My breakfast is digested. By the time I am eating dinner, my blood carries the nutrients to all the parts of my body. That's how the food I eat gives me energy to play, to think, and to grow. Some bits of my foods are not digested. These bits do not have any nutrient in them that my body can use. So my body gets rid of this stuff when I go to the bathroom in the morning. It's the start of a new day, and my stomach is growling again. I am ready for my next meal. What's for breakfast? The end.
Oh, I was wondering where the end was coming, because you did say it was a short poem, but okay. Did you make that up this morning?
Huh?
Did you make that up this morning?
Yeah.
I can tell. All right. You're pretty good, pretty quick on your feet, though. That's good. Thank you, Renaya, for sharing.
Goodbye.
Goodbye for now. Okay. Let's go shout out a few people on WhatsApp real quick. We have Emily Walcott. Good morning to you and the family. And we have Ethan Adams says celebrating his 8th birthday on Wednesday. Happy birthday in advance, Ethan. Greetings are from Dad, Mom, brothers Ezekiel, Emmanuel, and sister Eliza Adams. We have CLT August enjoying. Says good morning to Jada and Janae. You guys enjoy your day. I am enjoying those girls, especially Janae.
Thank
I know,
you.
right? She's so precious. Good morning. Please send out happy birthday greetings to first loving and caring granddaughter Afia Eiffel, celebrating her 5th birthday today. Happy birthday to you, sweetie. From your grandma Joanna, your best aunt Lucy, other family and friends. And let's see. Someone says, I think it's for everyone. Just wanted to share this with you. A message to all the ladies. Great. We're going to do that one a little later. Thank you so much. All right. So, we have our guest on the line. But first, before we do that, she's going to be joining us via Zoom. We're going to be talking to one of the family artists that you boys and girls may have been, well, not may have, you have been hearing. But I don't know how many of you have been paying attention to it. Anyways, she's standing by. We're going to talk to Susie Shelton. Before we do, though, we do have to get into our letter podcast of the day. So without further ado, you boys and girls on the outside, if you've got a letter you'd like to listen to this morning, now's the time to share. Remember, it's 502-9773, 502-9771, and those are the numbers to call. All right? So let's go right back to the music.
Kia ora, this is Kath B, coming to you from all the way over in New Zealand. I'd love to sprinkle a little sunshine over you and tell you that you're listening to the Kids Zone on 93.1 Real FM. Have a happy day.
Beats are going, my body's flowing, ready to move and to groove like I'm showing. I got a
Good morning, caller. Hello?
A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V,
502-9773, 502-9771. Those are the numbers to call.
Come on, just move your feet now, then move your seat now. Bounce up and down to the beat, yeah. Rock side to side, and then you'll find you're singing and you're swinging to the beats that I provide. Hey, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q, R, S, T, U, V, W, X, Y, and Z. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P, Q.
Good morning, caller. Good morning. Hello.
Morning.
Hi.
I'm Natalia.
Yes. What's your name?
I'm Sarishma Charlie.
What is it?
Sarishma Charlie.
Okay. Where are you calling from?
Calling from Mary.
To Mary. All right. What letter would you like to hear today?
Letter M.
Letter M. Okay. Do you have some M words you would like to share with the boys and girls? Okay. I think we lost her right there. Hello? Yep, we did. Good morning, caller.
Morning.
Hi. What's your name?
Diano.
Rihanna?
Diano.
Kiana.
No, Diano.
Oh, Deanna. My goodness. My earring's going. I'm sorry, sweetie. What letter would you like to hear today?
Letter D.
Letter D. Do you have some D words you'd like to share with the boys and girls listening?
Yes.
Okay. Go right ahead. Let's hear them.
Dump, dance, death, deal, deep, description.
Those are some good D words. Could you go those again for us one more time?
Dump, dance, death, deal, deep, description.
Awesome. Thank you, Deanna. And where are you calling from?
To Mary.
To Mary as well. All right. Thank you so much, honey. Letter D coming up. Okay, here we go.
Storybots.
My diode has detected the letter D. Deploy data. D D D D D D doodly doo. D doodly doo. D D D D D D doodly doo. D doodly doo. D D D D D D doodly doo. Dentists and doctors and delivery men, they all begin with D. D is dependable and D is indispensable. Just delve into your dictionary. Do you dare to draw a donkey driving a dump truck? Donuts are delightful. I do not disagree. Beep, 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 doodly doo. Doodly doo.
Delightful.
Excuse me.
Yes,
Yes, is this the D train coming now?
the D train. Let me see.
What?
Yes, it is definitely the D train. Excuse me.
Let's make the sound of the letter D. Duh. 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 Am I shaking your hand too much, sir?
No.
Oh, really? I'll keep doing it then, sir. Do you know the letter D?
Yes.
What sound does the letter D make?
Duh.
Duh. Duh.
Duh.
Duh. Yes, duh. Duh. Like that. You're really good. Because D starts what? Your name. What's your name?
Deanna.
Deanna. Does that start with a D?
Yes. D. D. D.
Dangerous dragon. Dee 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 dee. Donkey ducky. Dinosaur. Oh, dee 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 precious. Dee 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 dee, don't drop dishes down on the floor. Do a dance, dig some dirt, dunk a donut for dessert. Draw a daisy that's delightful to see when D is handy. It's fine and dandy. D, 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 D is such a very nice letter. Each day I like it better. That lovely letter called D. You know, there are all kinds of words that begin with the letter D. There's doctor and dentist and dime, dollar, daddy, door, dandelion, and draw a daisy that's delightful to see when D is handy. It's fine and dandy. D, 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 D is such a very nice letter. Each day I like it better. That lovely letter called D, 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 D. Having fun, but now I'm D, 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 done.
We're gonna play What's on Me that starts with D. Doll. Doll! Yes! Doll starts with the letter D. Can you find anything on me that begins with the letter D? Dog. Yes! Dog! Dog starts with D. Do you see anything on my scarf? Dots. Yes! Dots start with D. You're really great at that. Anything else?
No.
Look closely. Excuse me, I have to smell my flowers. Okay, there's one more D word. I don't want to give you a hint, but it's right here. Ah, fresh as a...
Dandelion?
Dandelion! Oh, that's a good one. They're actually daisies, but that's good. Give me 5, Jay. You rock at this game. Oh, yeah. I declare this game delightful. Now let's check out more about the letter D.
Don't. That mean don't eat letter of day. Even though this one delicious letter D. Oh, me going crazy. Okay, don't. What me doing? Me you no want to eat that. Me want to eat that. Wait a minute. Wait, sign look different. Me better read it now. Do. Sign saying do. Eat letter. Kawabunga! Delightful. Me satiated.
You're growing up and learning new things. You're learning to write and you're learning how to read. 'Cause you're a big kid, you're a big kid now. You're washing your hands and tying your shoes. You're going to school and you're following the rules. 'Cause you're a big kid, you're a big kid now. You're so helpful and I'm so proud of you. You're growing and showing all that you can do. You're brushing your teeth and cleaning your room. You're riding your bike and you ride your scooter too. 'Cause you're a big kid, you're a big kid now. You play on the slide and you swing on the swings. Each day's an adventure for you to learn new things. You're a big kid now. You're so helpful
Hi, boys and girls. This is Tony from Sing Along with Tony, and you're tuned into the spectacular sounds of the Kids Zone on 93.1 Real FM.
Opened my eyes and heard the birds outside sing their greetings to the sky. I felt the smile warm up my face. Wiggled my toes and through the covers of my bed picked up my sleepy head. Today is gonna be a good day. 'Cause when I think of you and how you make me laugh, I just want this feeling to last and last. I'll never ever let you go. And when I hear your voice and I turn to see, I love it when I know you are calling out for me. I'll never ever let you go.
It is 9 hours 11, and we're going to join our virtual friend and guest, Susie Shelton, this morning. Hi, Susie.
Hi, good morning, Latoya. Thank you for having me.
It is my utmost pleasure, Susie. It's so happy. I'm so happy to have you. Your first virtual trip to Guyana.
Yes, I'm so excited. And hi to Jada and hi, Janae.
Hi, Susie.
Hi, Susie.
Oh my gosh, I'm speaking to you right now.
Yes. So, it's really early in New York, right?
It is early. It's about, it's 8 a.m. So,
Okay. All right. So I'm glad that you're able to get you up so early on a Saturday morning.
Oh, it's my pleasure, of course.
So, Susie, you're no stranger to virtual performances. Of course, Janae did her research last night as well after I told her about you. And so she was watching your YouTube videos. So, yes. But she has a few questions she would like to pose to you. But before we get to that, I would like to just have you talk a little bit about your work, how you got into family music, and, the whole backstory, a little bit of it. So go ahead, tell us.
Sure, I would love to. I started doing kids music over 20 years ago because when I first moved to New York City, I came from Ohio, and I first moved to New York City actually to be a dancer. My major in college was dance and early childhood education. But of course, when you move to New York, you need a job. So one of my first jobs was working at a children's museum of the arts in downtown Manhattan. And it was there that I was a part of a band called the Imagination Workshop Band, where we produced music for kids. But we basically did sing-alongs every afternoon just to gather the crowd so that we could get everybody out in time and clean the museum and go on with our evening. So we started it sort of as a logistical thing, like let's just gather everyone and sing every afternoon before we close the museum. And that turned into a big thing. We produced 2 albums, and we traveled and we toured throughout New York City and did shows called the Imagination Workshop Band show, or we called it Museum in a Trunk, where we had a trunk of costumes and we would open it up and then that would become part of the show. And from there, I just started to write my own songs, and I learned how to play the guitar and the ukulele and started writing songs that really were inspired by my own children. I have 2 children of my own, and I have 2 stepchildren. My oldest son is 22. So I've been doing this since before he was born. So that tells you how long I've been doing kids music. But that's how I started getting into kids music. And at that time, there weren't too many other children's musicians out there. There was Raffi, there was Lori Berkner. Actually, Lori Berkner and the Imagination Workshop Band were performing at the same street fairs in New York City. So I've been doing it for quite a while, and throughout all of my musical career, the reason that I love it so much is because I love connecting with a young audience and writing songs and finding new ways to connect with people. And this has kept me, especially this past year during the pandemic, this has really kept me positive and uplifted. And I've now started doing these online shows that you were talking about, where twice a week I produce a show on my Facebook and my YouTube page, and I interview other artists and I help to get their music out into the world. And I've been meeting so many wonderful, amazing children's artists who are sharing wonderful messages of joy and hope and diversity and unity. And we're all just trying to keep lifting each other up through our children's music.
Indeed, I do realize that all the songs that I've been listening to, they're very, very positive. They all have good messages, so I'm very encouraged by them, and I've been playing them for Jada and her family and some other boys and girls as much as I can to help them to stay positive and get those messages across too. Because we have to balance everything out in the world. We have a lot of negative out there, and we just want to just put some more positive in. So I'm glad of what you're doing and the other artists. And I just really got to mention real quick, I noticed you did Fuge the other day.
Yes!
Yes.
Fuge was on, and his daughter Aura, who is just adorable and has the best spirit, and they were wonderful. We had so much fun on the show. It was really one of my favorite shows. And now I've been sharing the music video that he produced, Black Woman in History, featuring Reese Palmer and Snook Nook, and sharing that with some of my music enrichment classes that I teach throughout the week. Just spreading the word and helping to educate our families and really, just keep lifting each other up.
He's a great performer too. We had him here. He was our very first artist,
wonderful.
Actually, during last year. We got him on to talk about his this Kwanzaa, what's he gonna do?
Yes.
Yeah.
Great.
So that was awesome. We had him, and I'm glad that you got to interview him as well. I know you have such an amazing lineup. You even interview some of the children that are making their mark in history and society as well. So I want to thank you and congratulate you for what you're doing. I certainly hope that, all the listeners here in Guyana, they're going to be checking out your page, and getting some encouragement for their little ones as much as possible. All right. So I'm going to hand it over to Jada now, because they have some questions they want to ask. So go ahead, Jada and Janae.
Yes. So my first question is, what is it like being on the spotlight?
Sometimes it's a little scary. Sometimes I still get nervous a little bit. But what I really enjoy about being in the spotlight is the connection with people.
Oh.
And I think that's something that even as a little girl, that's something I always enjoyed. I used to perform for my parents and my grandparents all the time when I was little.
I can
and
relate.
I think it's something I've always enjoyed. So, yeah.
Performing.
Yeah.
Next, would you trade your career for any other? Or do you just enjoy being who you are?
Wow, that is such a good question. I have to say, I really enjoy what I'm doing. And I say this all the time, that I'm so grateful that I was able to find a career that really fits me and suits me. There are days when maybe I wish I could shake it up just a little bit and, do some other things. But the beauty about the job that I have is that I can basically make my own hours, and I can reach out to as many schools or as many different organizations as I like, or I can take some breaks sometimes. And so I do try to have a balance of how much I am performing. Also, you need to take a little break sometimes and regroup to get creative again. So sometimes I try to take some breaks. But in terms of my career, there is nothing else that I'd rather be doing.
That's nice.
That's the perfect
I
answer.
like that.
Yes. So, Janae, would you like to ask a question?
Yes, I would.
Okay.
So, first
Ask that question again, Janae, a little louder, please.
When did you decide that you wanted to be a award-winning children record artist, or did you just do it?
Oh, that's such a great question, Janae. I think it's hard to say when exactly I decided that this is what I wanted for my whole career, but I do think it had a lot to do with when I became a new mom. I wanted to do something where I could still be home as much as possible with my son, but also do something that really fed my inner creativity. And then when I started producing my own albums, I just entered them into awards, and I was very fortunate that my very first album won a Parents' Choice Award right away, and it sort of spiraled into, you know, just keeping me creating music at a certain level that felt like it was a pretty high standard. So I like to keep those high standards, and people seem to like them, and I've been very fortunate to be able to win some awards with my music. So I think it happened when I produced my first solo album when my son was a little boy. That's when it all sort of shifted for me.
Okay. All right. Susie, so your very latest album that you sent to me, Hand in Hand, when did you get started recording for that album?
Well, gosh, now it's been a while. I think that was released in 2018, so we started working on it a year before.
All right.
And yeah, and so, but we did it pretty much in a summer. We recorded in a summer, and I worked with an amazing team. I actually worked with two producers, my lead guitarist, Greg Mayo, and my drummer, Dan Weiner. They're my co-producers on that album, and we had the best time. And I think the difference with that album is that they were already part of my band, so they knew my style, they knew what I was going for, and it was seamless. It was one of the best experiences, so I'm definitely going to be working with them again. We're hoping to do something new this year. It's been a little bit of a challenge because of the pandemic where everybody's remote, but we did produce a new song that we're releasing next month, actually, for spring. It's called Magnolia Tree, and there's a music video that's going to go with that, so I will definitely send it to you guys so that you can listen to it and share it with the world as soon as we release it.
Great. I look forward to that. Okay, so I think I've got a lot of favorites on that album, Hand in Hand, but I do believe the best one for me, and this is because I use this a lot at home, my playlist. I'm now getting Jada and her family in on this, but for me, I think I'd like We Shall Walk is good, but I also like Can You Feel the Power? So we want to ask you if you could perform that live for us, just maybe a piece of it, you know.
I would love to.
Yeah.
Yes, I would love to. You know, this is one of my favorite songs on the album too, and this song is very important to me because it's a message that we all have the power to do good things in the world. Even small things make a huge difference. So no matter how old you are, how young you are, you all have the power to do good things in the world and to help lift each other up and to help each other out. So that's what this song is about. So I would love to do it. All right, let's see if I can get everything set up here.
All right. While you do that, I'm going to say hi to a few folks that are watching us on Facebook and joining us on WhatsApp as well. So we have Elizabeth Sage, and she says, wow, the Kids Zone is fun. We have Shelly Ann Holder. Rochelle Vickery says, good morning. I'm enjoying those two little sweethearts. You guys continue to have a blessed day. Shelly Ann Holder comes through again with greetings to Kalaya, Colwyn, Nicholas, and Nikel. And then we have over in Trinidad and Tobago, the great TNT. We've got Eden Thomas joining us, enjoying the Kids Zone, and Christopher from Chris Taxi Service in Grove as well, joining us there on Facebook. All right, and so those are just a few folks there on the Facebook. Then we have good morning to Shauna, Anna, Isaiah, Kendall, Gaskin, and Malia and Zane from your grandma Kathy and all the children that are listening. Bless good morning to Agape and her grandma. Says, please shout out belated birthday to Sarafina Letlow. Agape is busy preparing for exams, but she listens every Saturday. I miss Agape, so I certainly hope we hear from her soon. Please Good morning. My husband writes and sings a lot of children's songs. I'd be glad if we could get in touch with your friends online. Sadie Patterson. Well, that's the very first I've heard of anybody in Guyana doing children's music. So, Sati, that's amazing. Trust me, you got to get in touch, all right? I would encourage you all to go to Willow's Heartbeats on Facebook if you got any suggestions or you like to share your music. Of course, that's where you go, and I'll get everything processed for you. So that's Willows, WILLO''S, Heartbeats with a Z. Okay, Sati, take note, and you can encourage your husband to get in touch via that platform so we can get that going. So, Susie, let's hear that song because, we got a, unfortunately, very short time on the program. We're going to wrap up soon, but we'd love to hear you sing as you head out. Oh, before you go into the song, though, because we're going to end with a song, could you just tell everyone again where they can find you, all your social media platforms?
Oh, absolutely. You can find me at SusieShelton.com. That's SUZISHELTON.com, or on Instagram at Susie Music, SUZIMUSIC. And you can find me on Facebook, Susie Shelton Musician, and on YouTube, just my name, Susie Shelton. So you can find everything on the website. I do produce shows twice a week, and they're always free, and they're always available to everyone on both Facebook and YouTube.
All right, thanks, Susie. So, without further ado, can you feel the power?
Here we go. All right, Latoya and Jada and Janae and everybody in Guyana, put your hands up in the air. Clap your hands up high. Can you feel the power? Power that's inside you. Let the power take you where you want to go. Can you feel the power? Power that surrounds you. Deep and feel the love now. It's time to take control. It's your choice to be only yourself, to be great, to be fine, to grow from inside. Let's go. Now is the time to spread your wings and reach up high for you and the new generation of movers and shakers. Let's stop with the haters, be kind. Show all the world greatness can start if you lead with your heart. Can you feel the power? Power that's inside you. Let the power take you where you want to go. Can you feel the power? Power that surrounds you. Dig deep and feel the love now. It's time to take control. The world needs love. It needs joy, not pain. If we all come together to heal it again, spread hope. Hope in the world, hope in yourself. Every boy, every girl, go fly. Jump out and jump high. Whatever your roots, be who you are, make a change. Change in the space where doubt may live, you can always erase.
Can you feel the power? Power that's inside you.
Let the power take you
Where you want to go. Can you feel the power?
Power that surrounds you. Dig deep and feel the love now. It's time to take control.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much for having me, Latoya.
You're welcome, Susie. Have an awesome weekend, and God bless you and your family. And we hope to hear from you another time soon. And happy Valentine's to you and your husband and the family.
Thank you so much. Thank you, girls. Bye, everybody.
Bye, Susie.
We enjoyed that. That was awesome.
Yes,
We certainly hope we can have
was.
more of Susie and other artists soon. So that's all the time we have on Kids Zone, everyone. Thank you all so much for tuning in today again. We appreciate you all. And again, if those of you out there, you would like to get into making family music, then of course you can also go to Willow's Heartbeats on Facebook and make contact so we can get everything processed for you. A blessed good morning to Priscilla Rose says to you and the girls, happy Saturday. Kim Albert, beautiful song. Marcia Barrows, thank you all so much again for joining us. That's all the time we have, everybody. Until next time, bye-bye and happy Valentine's to you and your families.
Be yourself and don't let anybody tell you that yourself isn't good. You're beautiful just the way you are.
You are perfect exactly as you are.
Believe in yourself and find
find confidence.
Don't spend any time on trying to be anything but yourself.
Look around you. Find the people who lift you up, just as you are, who laugh with you.
Believe in yourself.
Keep doing what you're doing.
It's okay to ask for help. It doesn't make you weak.
Celebrate your uniqueness.
People will still love you no matter what your size is, how you dress.
It's okay to be the weird one sometimes.
Be open to everything.
Do not wait. The idea that you have right now is brilliant. So do it now.
Don't give up your dream.
Be brave. Be bold. Be authentic. And know that you are loved.
Your voice is important. Your voice is necessary.
You're supposed to be here. Get to that big world where you can help others be free.
You are going to be more powerful than you could understand. You are going to teach people how to love beyond the things that keep them apart. And when you bring together people who have been forced apart, in their togetherness, the power will be beyond what you can ever imagine. And that's exactly what we need to change the world.
It's your turn.
Good morning, boys and girls, and welcome to Kingdom Kids, a production of First Assembly of God, LMP Durban Street, Workmanville.
A blessed good morning to you wonderful boys and girls in Radio Land. We like to take this opportunity to let you know that this is the day that the Lord has made, and we will rejoice and be glad in it. And you are a chosen generation, a peculiar people, a special people unto the Lord. And you're on to Kingdom Kids, the longest running Christian children program on air. And we're about to do the King's business, so stay tuned, call up a friend, text a friend, let them know that we're about to do the King's business.
In the Bible, God says, "Don't be afraid, for I am with you. Don't be afraid, for I'm your God, and I will strengthen you and help you. I will always hold you up with my righteous right hand." Isaiah 41:10. Don't be afraid, for I am with you. Don't be afraid, for I'm your God, and I will strengthen you and help you. I will always hold you up with my righteous right hand. Isaiah 41:10. Don't be afraid, for I am with you. Don't be afraid,